Let's do some math, nerds. Hey guys, Jeremiah here. I'm at my apartment. It is currently a Monday. It's after 7 o'clock. No, it's almost 8 o'clock. Either way, here I am making another Arcane Treasury video. I made a post to the community section of the channel, but I want to go and put it here as an actual video, Arcane Treasury video for you guys. I have an idea about what I want, and I have a roadmap and everything that I'm working out for the Arcane Treasury. And you guys can go check that out on my Patreon. I'll leave a link down below so you guys can go and check out my Patreon. I have a pretty big, ambitious goal of getting 50 million Patreons to help support this channel, but there's a roadmap that I have planned out for all this stuff, so you guys go and check that out. But and there's gonna be like a 4-phase plan, so 4 phases, and then I will also, if you guys are interested in knowing, you guys can I can show you a timeline of what I think would be a good projection for all this coming to fruition. But the idea behind the Arcane Treasury was to be able to create an unlimited resource for everyone. And not to mention, I would like to create some spaces where basic needs can be provided, called Heroes Rest. So where all your basic needs can be met and everything. And then from there, where we can have basic needs met, free educational system for everyone, for all the every single member. So if like we were to get every member to join the Arcane Treasury, it would open up services for Heroes Rest and the Arcane Academy, which would be a free school open to everyone. It would be free and open to the public if we get the membership base funded first. So if we're able to get the membership side of the Arcane Treasury fully funded, which would be about projected 50 million. And the reason why I came up with the whole 50 million people mark is because there's an estimated 50 million people who play Dungeons and Dragons on a regular basis. And and that's through my Patreon. So once we can get the Arcane Treasury funded, I can show you guys my overall plan of the phases. So it's going to be phases, and then there's going to be a timeline for each phase too. So the general idea is if I can get y'all support, the community support in general. But I keep going back to the fact I keep talking about this in almost every single one of my videos. The most fundamental way you can support this channel is by liking and subscribing and hitting that bell icon to the right hand side so you guys can stay updated on all future videos here on Reroll. But also, the best way you can support is by joining my Patreon, the Arcane Treasury. There's going to be there's multiple benefits to joining the Arcane Treasury, and there's a vision and dream that I have for the Arcane Treasury to be used for the benefit of humanity. So I want you guys to be able to full transparency what the funds are going to go towards, what I think would be a good thing for the world in general, and just the influence that the Arcane Treasury can have in our societies at large, not just here in America, but worldwide. And I do believe the Arcane Treasury can be something truly stupendous that can actually lead to social change in our world, and dealing with other aspects of life. But I guess I can go ahead and, if you guys have any questions for me as far as that's concerned, but that's the goal, 50 million people. So I'm going to be leaving my Patreon link down below so you guys can join the Arcane Treasury. That's a secondary way. So the fundamental way is just by what I said earlier. You can like and subscribe, comment, and share. Commenting also helps out with the algorithm too, with the YouTube algorithm, because if you don't comment, then YouTube doesn't recognize it and it just stays stagnant. but the comments help the algorithm get my videos out there, and sharing the video, obviously for obvious reason, helps set it up. And when we can all come together and we hit that 50 million subscriber, 50 million Patreon supporters, I can then put into action my plans that I will be showing you in the description down below. My overall plan for the 4 different phases. For to start off with, it's going to be reroll. Phase 1 is going to be getting reroll up and running and self-sustaining. So reroll will be using the Arcane Treasury funds to start to get reroll off the ground, but the overall phase is to get reroll self-sustaining on its own once it can get a little bit of funding and backing from the Arcane Treasury. From there, it goes over to you guys, to the community at large. And so phase 2 is going to be what I would like to call is known as Heroes Rest. Heroes Rest is going to be a community center based operation, and where all basic needs can be met, where you get free shelter, free food, free water, security, a bunch of other stuff. I'm going to leave it in stuff down below. Again, if you guys have any questions, let me know. This was an Arcane Treasury video, another one. I believe this is the 7th one in this playlist, and I'm going to be making more videos for the Arcane Treasury playlist too, savings challenges and stuff like that too. Roll some dice, see what we can do, come up with ways to help gain financial literacy too. That's another concept behind the Arcane Treasury playlist, is learning financial literacy, because that's one thing it's one thing that I kind of still struggle with, learning how to use the funds that come my way appropriately and stuff. So that's all I got for this video, and I've already went over everything. So if you guys are still watching up until now, hopefully I didn't bore you too much. Here's me looking into the camera straight at you guys, the subscribers and the viewers and the watchers of the world. I have a lot of plans and a lot of ideas, but I can't do that on my own, and I need your support, guys. With your support, we can do so much stuff. I'm also going to be starting a new YouTube playlist called the Arcane Academy, and I will talk more about that on the first official Arcane Academy video and go from there. So yeah, alright guys, this was an Arcane Treasury reroll video, and this is Jeremiah. May you always roll 20s. Bye bye.